We're gonna begin our practice laying down. Take a few moments to get yourself settled. Notice if under your neck, lower back, knees, ankles need some extra support. The blanket, a towel, a pillow, a cushion, perhaps even a book. Whatever you have accessible to you. And if you think that you're going to need a blanket or a pillow during our practice, go ahead and grab those now. And stretch out. We're going to start on our back body. Getting settled. Notice the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, your spine, your torso, your arms and elbows. Bring the backs of your hands to the floor so that the palms are facing upward. Notice your buttocks, your thighs, the backs of your knees and your calves, your heels, and sides of your feet on your mat, on the ground. Without changing or altering anything in your breath, allow awareness of breath and of sensation to be with your person here and now. Noticing the natural rhythms of your breath. Noticing physical body. Noticing your mental body and emotions, thoughts. Taking this moment within the next couple of breath cycles, begin to lengthen your breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, releasing the breath with a ha. Take some falling out breaths. Maybe right hand and left hand come to your chest, come to your body. But just notice this moment. Notice those places of your body that are making contact with the ground. Notice the fabric of your clothing. Notice the movement of your body, ever so subtle. If thoughts are wandering, gently bring them back to the breath. Perhaps using a statement to help anchor, such as breathing in, I know I'm breathing in, and breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Taking a few breath cycles with that statement, leaving it there or shortening it to breathing in, breathing out, or in, and out. Maybe even noticing body tension in your body. Taking this moment to invite your physical structure, your muscular structure to release even 1-2% more into this moment, onto the mat, trusting the ground is holding your body up. Just notice if perhaps you're clenching your jaw, or your arms, legs, buttocks, and see if body can release. Gently invite it into that space. Returning to the consciousness of breath, breathing in, breathing out. Lengthening breath. And as you lengthen breath and you come to your inhale, notice bringing breath into your body. As you come to the top of the inhalation, before you let go and release the breath, notice that space at the top of the breath and take a few breath cycles within that awareness. Breathing in, taking breath into your body, feeling the expansion of your physical body. And when you get to the top of the breath, pause and notice that space. Exhale, release, letting go of the breath. After a few breath cycles of noticing the space at the top of the breath, and allowing for the exhale and letting go, notice the space that exists at the bottom of the breath and explore that out. Taking a few cycles of breath to explore those spaces of having let go and touching the bottom of the breath before the next inhale. Within the next few breath cycles, take time to notice both the top of the breath and the bottom of the breath. Being present to breath, present to sensation. Present to this moment, this body, this breath, this space. If right hand isn't already on chest, bring right hand to chest. And allow a question for reflection. What awareness, what exploration, what discovery of my body, of my breath, of my being can be touched here and now. And breathe in, and breathe out, and notice. What movement happens as you reflect upon this question? As you consider, notice the wisdom of your body. Notice sensation, being present to yourself as you are and how you are. Connecting as you can and how you can with your breath, with your body, with the wisdom of you in this moment. Lengthen breath, perhaps even take a few falling out breaths, breathing in through the nose, exhaling with the sound of ha. When it feels right to do so, extend your arms out in a T, palms down. Bring the sole of right foot to the floor and the sole of left foot to the floor. So knees are bent and body is in partial recline. Notice this moment, the soles of the feet on the floor, the arms extended wide, and take a breath in here. Notice where you're anticipating the next move and bring yourself back just to this moment. Press down your fingertips against the floor. Press the palm of your hand, your wrists, your forearms, your elbows. Just press your body on the floor and take this moment in. This breath in. This space. Allow your knees to begin to go from side to side, almost like a car's windshield wipers would go back and forth to the same side. The soles of your feet are on the ground and knees are going to the right and to the left. Inhale up, exhale down to one side. Inhale up, exhale down to one side. The next time knees come to the right, pause. Bring gaze over left shoulder. Notice this space in your body. And breathe. Allow the awareness of feeling this subtle twist. Noticing gaze over left shoulder, knees pointing to the right, arms extended out in a T. Inhale, lift, right leg, and the outside of right ankle comes to the top of left thigh. Take that shape and notice. Notice body, notice stretch, notice sensation. And breathe. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. And with this next exhale, return the sole of right foot back to the mat. Knees come pointing up, gaze comes back to the ceiling. Neck and head and body arrive in center. Arms are still extended out wide. Allow knees to fall down to the left and gaze is over right shoulder. And breathe. Linger here. Again, notice the anticipation of the next step and if it's present. Or notice the awareness of this moment, this stretch, this sensation. Allowing yourself to be in this moment. Noticing the subtleties of you, noticing the sensations of you here in this space. Inhale. Outside of left ankle comes to the outside of right thigh. And notice how sensation shifts or changes. Notice body and notice breath here in this space. Take a moment. Be present to your breath and your body, this awareness, this sensation, this moment. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release the bind, sole of left foot comes back to the mat, knees are pointing to the ceiling, gaze is at the ceiling, body is in center. Notice left side, notice right side. Notice whole body here now. This moment, this space, this sensation. Your next breath, inhale, bring knees to chest. Bring your arms around your shins or underneath your knees and hug your knees and your body, your lower body into yourself. Flex your feet. Perhaps rock gently from side to side. And just notice these moments, these movements, this space. Come back to center. Inhale, forehead towards knees. And hold. Releasing when your body says enough. And repeat 2 or 3 times. Holding knees to chest, flexing feet, inhaling, bringing forehead to knees. Notice the lift of your back body. Notice breath, notice sensation. And then notice the release of back body down to the mat, to the ground. Repeat. When that feels complete to you, allow the soles of your feet to come back down to the ground, returning to partial recline. Notice. Inhale, right knee back up to your person while extending left leg straight out. Flex both feet, interlace your fingers, and hug right leg, right knee into your chest. Notice that interlacing of fingers. Perhaps it's on your shin, maybe it's under your knee. And just notice the space that feels the best for you. Breathe. Be here now. Inhale in. Exhale, right arm out to the side, palm down. Bring the palm of left hand to the outside of right thigh and bring right knee across your person. Back body may gently lift off of the mat. And bring gaze over left shoulder. Play with bringing gaze over right shoulder. And notice that space in your neck. Knee is pointing to the left. Does gaze want to go to the left? Do you want to go back to that sensation of a gentle twist and bring gaze over right? And breathe in, breathe out, and notice. Inhale, Exhale, release right foot back to the mat. Inhale, lift left foot to the mat, finding partial recline. Both right foot and left foot on the mat. Arms can be extended wide or by your side body. Just notice your body here. Notice breath here. Sensation here. Return to that question. What awareness? What wisdom? What exploration? What discovery is your body taking here in this space? Is giving you here in this space? Inhale, bring left knee up into your person. Interlace your fingers, bringing the opposite thumb to the top of your grip. Just changing it out and notice. Flex both feet as right leg extends straight out in front of you. Hug left knee into your person, whether your hands are on your shin or underneath your knee. Just hug left knee into your person and breathe. This moment, this sensation, this space. Inhale, extend left arm straight out to the side, palm down, palm of right hand to the outside of left thigh. Bring left knee across your person. Back body may come up off the mat. And again, notice which direction you want your gaze. Does your gaze come over left shoulder or right shoulder? Notice this moment, notice this space, and take this breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice. Be present to your breath. Be present to your body. As you can, how you can. Inhale. Exhale. Release the sole of left foot back to the mat. Sole of right foot comes back up to meet it. Your body is back in partial recline. Knees are pointing to the ceiling. Right foot and left foot are on the mat. Back body is on the mat. Back of head is on the mat. Arms can be by your side body or extended out or wherever it feels right for you to have them. And just notice. Allow awareness, exploration, and discovery. How does your breath, how does your body want to move in this space, in this moment, here and now? Breathing in. Breathing out, noticing. Take this moment. Sweep your arms alongside your side body. Bring your heels closer to your sit bones. Pressing down through the soles of your feet and the backs of your shoulders, tucking your tailbone up. Inhale and lift your spine off the ground, off the mat, into bridge. Breathe, hold, release, back body back down to the mat. Take a moment here. Again, pressing down through the soles of your feet, the backs of your shoulders, lifting tailbone, lifting vertebrae upon vertebrae as back body leaves the ground, coming up into bridge. Breathe and notice. Hold breath, hold body. Then exhale and release back body down to the mat. A variation of this stance, of this movement, this posture can be when you inhale and lift back body up off the mat. You can also inhale, lift your arms up and laying them back down behind your head. Reaching fingertips towards the wall or the space behind you as your body and your torso is off the mat in bridge. Arms can go up and reach and stretch. Try that variation. A couple of cycles of bridge. Breathing in, lifting body, lifting arms, holding breath, holding body, then releasing body and releasing breath. You can't get this wrong. Just notice how your body wants to move, wants to include the arms in this way or not. And take that moment in. Another variation is to sweep your arms underneath your body, interlace your fingers and create a fist, and then pull your arms down to reach your heels. And you can try that variation, or you can leave your arms along your side body as it lifts up, stretches and holds, and returns back down to the ground. Notice what exploration, what discovery, what awareness can come your way within the different variations of this space, of this posture, of this moment. And breathe, breathe and move. Play with this stance of bridge. Are you new to movement, as yoga would call this space and this stance, bridge, quote unquote? Make it what feels right for your body in this moment. It's okay to listen to your body and to create a stance and a movement that feels congruent to the musculature and the desire within your body for this stretch. Give yourself permission to explore, to have fun, to not take yourself so seriously, maybe. You can't get it wrong. You can't get it right. You can listen to your body, to your breath, to your desire, and breathe and notice and be. When this sequencing of exploration feels complete for you, come back into partial recline. Back body against the ground, soles of your feet. Heel toe your feet a little wider apart and let your knees tent in towards each other, just offering some space. Perhaps hands come back to your torso, your heart, your chest, your belly, your gut, your body. Offer yourself some breath cycles here. Notice breath here in this space. Notice how body has shifted or not. Notice sensation and the progression of sensation throughout our time together so far during this practice. See, what wisdom does breath have to offer you? What wisdom does physical sensation and stretch and presence and awareness grant to you in this moment? Give yourself the gift of pause, even if that gift of pause in silence feels uncomfortable or uneasy. Notice the awareness that emerges as silence or stillness comes forward to you. Notice what happens in and through and within you when you lay and be still with yourself as you are and how you are in this moment. Take a few more breath cycles here in this space. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Noticing breath, noticing body, noticing thoughts and emotions, wisdom and sensation, here, now. Extend right leg straight out in front of you. Extend left leg straight out in front of you. Flex both feet. Perhaps even take a moment and point toes and flex foot. Perhaps point toes and flex your feet. Maybe wiggle your toes. Add some circles of ankles in this space. Moving in one direction, taking the circle in the opposite direction. It's bringing some movement to your toes and your feet, your heels and your ankles, noticing the sensation in calves and shins, up your legs, right foot and left foot. Inhale, lift both arms straight out behind you, laying them back down on the ground. Reaching fingertips to the space behind you. Wiggling fingers. Perhaps clenching hands, creating a really tight fist. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Release and open. Inhale, create that really tight fist. Clench arms and exhale, open palms of your hands. Wiggle fingers, do some circles with wrists in one direction. Go in the opposite direction. And then with legs extended in front of you and arms extended behind you, flex your feet. Inhale, push through your heels, reach up through your fingertips and take a full body stretch. Hold body, hold breath here now. Stretching through your heels, reaching through your fingertips. Lengthening whole body, holding breath. Then exhale, release body, release breath. Take 2, 3, 4, 5 more full body stretches. Listening to your cycle of breath and breathing and holding and clenching and intentionally bringing a full stretch into your body, holding that stretch, holding that sensation in that breath, and then releasing it all at one time, perhaps even a sound. Can you allow sound to emerge from your person? Or have you been silenced too often in life or felt too self-conscious to release sound? Take a moment as you explore full body stretch. And give yourself permission to add sound to the release if it desires to come. Maybe you play and even just bring forth that expression. What would that sound like? Upon the exhale, when releasing breath and releasing body from a full body stretch. Notice this space and take a few full body stretches at your pace, listening to your rhythm, your wisdom, exploring and discovering awareness. What's your body wanting you to know? What does your heart, what does your gut want you to know here and now? What awareness can be yours in this space? What discovery? What exploration? Breathe and notice. Breathe and notice. I want to add this quote of Rilke to this practice. We need in love to practice only this, letting each other go, for holding on comes easily. We do not need to learn it. I'm going to read it again. We need in love to practice only this, letting each other go, for holding on comes easily. We do not need to learn it. And so as you hold on to your body, as you release and let go of your body, what wisdom is there present for you? What can you let go of here in this space? Breathe and notice. One more full body stretch here. Take this moment. And then when that is complete, just allow your back body to come to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring arms back alongside body. Arms open, palms open to the ceiling. Notice this moment. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Just take a breath in and release the falling breath out. Breath in and falling breath out. And closing your eyes, allowing the fabric of your clothing to rest upon your person. The backs of your heels and your feet to rest against the ground. Your ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, torso, arms, hands, shoulders, neck, head. Just grant yourself permission to be in this space. Allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm. Again, noticing if there's any place physically, emotionally, mentally that you're clenching or holding on to. And invite those spaces to release their grip, even 1-2% more. Just this moment, this space, bringing yourself back to that practice of breath. Just noticing the natural rhythm of breath. Rising and expanding of your body as breath comes in. The releasing and letting go of body as breath goes out. And breathing, noticing, allowing for just this awareness, this space. This quiet. What wisdom, what illumination, what awareness can be gifted to you in this space? What does breath speak to you here in this moment? Body's wisdom, heart wisdom. And begin to lengthen your breath. Just that, just lengthening the breath. Breathing in and breathing out, and taking a few cycles of breath with intention. Breathing in and breathing out. Then begin to bring some small movements back into your body. Wiggling those toes, moving feet from out to back in, out and in, maybe doing some circles with ankles. Opening and closing the palms of your hands and doing circles with wrists. Maybe chin goes from right shoulder to left shoulder and back again. Just noticing that space. Noticing those places. Noticing what movement or stretch wants to come into your body here, and giving it, maybe rib cage wants to move towards the left or towards the right. Maybe arms need to stretch or legs. Let's take a moment, maybe a falling out breath wants to enter here. And then bring right foot to the mat and left foot to the mat. Allow your knees to go over to the right. Inhale, lift right arm straight up. Lay it back down behind you. And bring left arm over your torso and the palm of left hand down in front of you so that you're lying down on your right side. And take a few breath cycles here. Pressing down on the palm of left hand, bring your body into a seated stance. Take a moment to notice that shift of perspective. How we've done this whole practice with our body against the ground, and now you're in a seated place. Notice how your back feels not having the ground supporting it. Notice the fabric of your clothing. Just take in this moment, this breath, this body, this sensation. Begin to reflect upon the question introduced at the beginning of our practice. What wisdom does awareness, exploration, discovery, breath, body have for you today? As you give pause and reflect back on our practice during these moments together, what stands out to you? What's highlighted to your personhood as being important? How can you take this illumination, create a tangible action step, and move forward into your day, your week, your life? Take a few moments here, breathing in, breathing out. Perhaps you take a few moments to jot down some notes for yourself, a gentle reminder, creating space for bringing forth the wisdom received during this practice more thoroughly into your body, into the world, into your life. Sitting here, noticing, lift through the crown of your head, bring intention into your back body, bring the palms of your hands to your knees, roll your shoulders down your back, notice your sit bones. And breathe in and breathe out, and take a couple more falling out breaths. Noticing the gift of awareness, exploration, and discovery. Of being present to yourself as you can and how you can, of allowing the reality of sensation to be present in your body and to be aware of its presence. Take care.